Testing 1, 2, 3. Of course, if I move the height of this, just pull it down this way a little bit. That's probably the easiest. So can you see me? Can you see me fairly well on there now, Hope? Yes. So if I don't wander too far, I'm good. To the left? To my left. Okay. There we go. So folks, everybody come, join the happy Sunday school and have a lot of fun. Please park a chewing gum and raisins at the door, and you hear some Bible stories that you never heard before. Adam was the first man, Eve was his spouse. They held hands and started keeping house. All went well till the family came. And then they started raising Cain. Young folks, so folks, everybody come. Join the happy Sunday school and have a lot of fun. Please park a chewing gum and raisins at the door, and you hear some Bible stories that you never heard before. Okay, so well, whenever you're ready, just go 3, 2, 1, and I'll start.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Hey! Say that again. Oh, the camera angle's not good? Okay. Good. Here we go. Hey there, it's Ukulele Chuck here, welcoming you to Horizons Friday Night Bingo. All right, very good. Now, I know everybody's just kind of setting up and tuning in as we do this, but I thought maybe we'd kill some of this arranging time while Bud starts filling up the magic ball with the numbered balls, and you at home are starting to line your cards up and get your little tokens all kind of stacked so that you're ready to go, your markers and your snacks. Don't forget your snacks. But I thought maybe it would be good to kind of loosen up a little bit, because as I know that I'm kind of tensed up from all this being cooped up all the time. And it kind of reminded me a little bit of what it was like growing up on a Sunday for those of us who grew up in the dark ages in Pennsylvania. Because back in those days, on Sunday, there was basically very few things you could do. There was this thing in Pennsylvania called the Blue Laws. Now, some of you may remember the Blue Laws, but probably most of you do not. But the Blue Laws said there was basically only 3 things you could do on a Sunday. You could go to church, very important, go to church. You could take a nap, or you could go grocery shopping. So those were basically the 3 things. You couldn't go out for new shoes because the shoe stores were closed. You couldn't get nice, lovely attire like this because the clothing stores were closed. You couldn't go mini golfing. You couldn't go bowling. You couldn't see a movie. Basically, and according to my grandmother, you couldn't even play cards on a Sunday. So I think they called them the Blue Laws because everybody felt kind of blue because there were so little things to do on a Sunday, okay? Now, staying at home back then wasn't as nice as it was today because we basically had 3 modes of entertainment at home. We had AM radios, okay? We had 78 records, followed shortly thereafter by 45s, and we had black and white TV. Now, it wasn't as dire as one might think. There was some gray in it, okay? But there were basically 3 channels you got, 3, 6, and 10. And not only that, but at nighttime, at midnight, after the national anthem was played, they went off the air. There was no more TV. So anyway, those were the days. But in order to kind of give us some entertainment, on a Sunday, my father would pile all 7 of us into the old Plymouth. Into the old Plymouth we'd go. And we would go heading out of town into the country for a Sunday drive. Wow. Think of that, a Sunday drive for entertainment. Some of you teenagers out there, if your parents suggest that, I'm sure you'd be thrilled. Oh, sure, Mom and Dad, let's go for a Sunday drive. And Sunday drives, though, were kind of exciting for us back then based on the limited amount of entertainment modalities that we had. So as you headed out of town the first 10 minutes or so, it was really exciting to see the cornfields and the wheat fields and the cows and the horses and the pigs and the chickens and the mountains in the background. Pennsylvania really is a beautiful state. So, but after about 10 minutes, we'd get bored. Okay, and when we would get bored, you know what bored kids do. They start poking and pinching and shoving each other, and then Mom and Dad would hear, "She pulled my hair, he poked me in the gut, he kicked me, he's on my part of the chair, seat." So, those kinds of things would go on. And to stave those off, my father would start singing the songs that he taught us on many of these Sunday drives. And so on these Sunday drives, we would sing these fun songs. And they were fun songs. They were the songs that he learned in church school. And in Boy Scout camp, he learned these songs. And they were fun songs like, "Oh, my name is Jan Jansen. I come from Wisconsin. I worked in the lumber mill there." Or, "John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name was my name too." Or, "Does the spearmint lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? If you put it on the left side, will you find it on the right?" So they were all fun songs to sing, but this by far was my favorite song, and it is called Young Folks, Old Folks, or AKA the Sunday School song. And so I'm going to teach this to you this evening, and I want you all to sing along, okay? Now, some of you live close enough, we have the windows open here, so we can tell whether you're singing or not, okay? But I want you to sing really, really loud. I want you to sing so loud to these songs that your neighbors are this close to calling the police because they think you're killing their dog. Okay, so I'm just saying that I want you to be able to sing very loudly. Matter of fact, let's make it a contest. Let me think. Let me think of a family. Let me see. There might be in. Oh, hey, how about we pit the Hinkle family up in Palmerton, PA. Can I hear a roar of applause for the Hinkle family? All right. And then let's see what other. How about the Robbins family in Orfield, Pennsylvania? Hey, let's hear it for the. All right. Okay. Very good. All right. So the contest is going to be between the Hinkles and the Robbins family, and it's going to be that basically whoever sings the loudest in their family, okay, then all you can vote on this later and see who you choose to be who sang the loudest. Okay. But this is the way this song goes. Okay. And I'm not going to take you through it for any great length here because it's a pretty long song to begin with. But it kind of goes like this, and you'll pick up on it pretty quickly, okay? It's young folks, old folks. Here we go. Young folks, old folks, everybody come. Join the happy Sunday school and have a lot of fun. Please park a chewing gum and raisins at the door, and you'll hear some Bible stories that you never heard before. Pretty good, but you know, I really couldn't hear you. So let's kick it up a notch and speed it up a little bit more. So kind of a little bit more up the tempo. Here we go, alrighty? Young folks, old folks, everybody come. Join the happy Sunday school and have a lot of fun. Please park a chewing gum and raisins at the door, and you hear some Bible stories that you never heard before. Adam was the first man, Eve was a spouse. They held hands and started keeping house. All went well till the family came. And then they started raising Cain. Every single old folks, everybody come. Join the happy Sunday school and have a lot of fun. Please park a chewing gum and raisins at the door, and you hear some Bible stories that you never heard before. Okay, so old man Noah walking in the dark tripped upon a hammer and built himself the ark. The rains came down in torrents fine, and the ark sailed off on scheduled time. Everybody, young folks, old folks, everybody come. Join the happy Sunday school and have a lot of fun. Please park a chewing gum and raisins at the door, and you hear some Bible stories that you never heard before. Pretty good. I think the Hinkles are a little bit of ahead of the Robbins family. So Robbins family, let's kick it up a notch. And I'd just like to make a special shout out to the folks that are listening from Wyoming. Moran, Wyoming. I think I got that right. Right. So this verse is especially for you. Well, Esau was a cowboy of the wild and woolly make. Half the farm belonged to him, the other half to Jake. Esau felt the deed to the farm was none too clear. So he sold it all to Jakey for a burger and a beer. Well, young folks, old folks, everybody come. Join the happy Sunday school and have a lot of fun. Please park a chewing gum and raisins at the door, and you hear some Bible stories that you never heard before. Joseph was a shepherd and he watched his father's goats. His daddy dressed him up in multicolored coats. His brothers got quite jealous and they threw him in a well. So Joseph went to heaven and his brothers went to well. Young folks, old folks, everybody come. Join the happy Sunday school and have a lot of fun. Please park a chewing gum and raisins at the door, and you hear some Bible stories that you never heard before. Pharaoh's daughter had a most beguiling smile. She found the baby Moses in the rushes by the Nile. She took him to her daddy and she found him by the shore. Pharaoh winked his eyes and said, I heard that one before. Well, young folks, old folks, everybody come. Join the happy Sunday school and have a lot of fun. Please park a chewing gum and raisins at the door, and you hear some Bible stories that you never heard before. So far, so good, but I think everybody could kick it up a notch. I'm not hearing you. For some reason, I'm not hearing you. Well, Moses said to Pharaoh, let my people go. Pharaoh wasn't of the mind to think that way, and so Moses took his staff and he parted the Red Sea. The Israelites walked out of town, the rest is history. Well, young folks, old folks, everybody come. Join the happy Sunday school and have a lot of fun. Please pocket chewing gum and raisins at the door, and you hear some Bible stories that you never heard before. The Israelites were camped with the Philistines nearby. Out came Goliath, shouting the battle cry. Little boy David threw a stone with all his might. He hit Goliath between the eyes and ended off the fight. Young folks, old folks, everybody come. Join the happy Sunday school and have a lot of fun. Please pocket chewing gum and raisins at the door, and you hear some Bible stories that you never heard before. Solomon and David both lived naughty lives. They flirted all their afternoons with other people's wives, until in the evening when their conscience gave them qualms. So one wrote the Proverbs and the other wrote the Psalms. Young folks, old folks, everybody come. We're in the happy Sunday school, have a lot of fun. Please pocket chewing gum and raisins at the door, and you hear some Bible stories that you never heard before. Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego didn't listen to the king, so he said they'd have to go into the fiery furnace where they'd burn up just like chaff. Nebuchadnezzar. But they wore asbestos underwear and gave the king a laugh. Well, young folks, old folks, everybody come. Join the happy Sunday school and have a lot of fun. Please pocket chewing gum and raisins at the door, and you hear some Bible stories that you never heard before. Okay, keep singing out there. Let's do the verse one time. I want to hear you sing the verse one time. Oh, young folks, old folks. Well, anyway, here we go. So, next verse is, Daniel was a naughty boy who wouldn't praise the king. The king said he never heard of such a naughty thing. He put him in a cubbyhole with lions underneath. But Daniel was the dentist and he pulled the lion's teeth. Well, young folks, old folks, everybody come. Join the happy Sunday school and have a lot of fun. Please pocket chewing gum and raisins at the door, and you hear some Bible stories that you never heard before. Oh, Jonah was an immigrant, so goes the Bible tale. He booked the steerage passage in the belly of a whale. It was quite crowded, he was feeling quite compressed. So Jonah pushed the button and the whale did the rest. Well, young folks, old folks, everybody come. Join the happy Sunday school and have a lot of fun. Please pocket chewing gum and raisins at the door, and you hear some Bible stories that you never heard before. Salome was a dancing girl, she danced before the king. She wiggled and she wobbled and she moved most everything. The king got quite thirsty and he said, fetch me a beer. Salome said, the heck with you, and kicked him in the rear. Well, young folks, old folks, everybody come. Join the happy Sunday school and have a lot of fun. Please pocket chewing gum and raisins at the door, and you hear some Bible stories that you never heard before. Well, I'm so happy you all sang along to this silly old Sunday school song. But just like pastor sermons, it's gone on for way too long. So I guess I'm gonna end this song. Everybody, young folks, old folks, everybody come. Join the Happy Sunday School and have a lot of fun. Please park a chewing gum and raisins at the door. And you hear some Bible stories that you never heard before. You hear some Bible stories that you never heard before. You hear some Bible stories that you never heard before. Amen. Hey, Ukulele Chuck, good luck with those bingo cards. May the best persons and families win tonight. Until next time, Ukulele Chuck saying arrivederci. Take it away, bud.
All righty. Thank you, Ukulele Chuck, and welcome to Chaggy's Bingo Barn. Things we do. All righty. Hey, here's bingo night at Chaggy's Bingo Barn. First of all, some rules, just like giving people time. I think most of you have finally figured out that you are at the right channel with Ukulele Chuck. And Ukulele Chuck will be at our 5-minute halftime too, I understand. So, a couple things. First of all, an honorable mention to Carrie Miller, who was the first to recognize that we do have no 73 tonight. We got the numbers, so all numbers are here. That means no free numbers tonight. No free numbers. Also, we sent out a bunch of cards. You should have, if you're playing tonight with us, you should have a 3-card, a piece of paper with 3 cards, 3 games. 3 games, 1 card with 3 games. And what we're asking is just 1 card per person, please, just to make it fair. We only allowed 1 card per person when we sent them out. I know some of you have family members or maybe certain family members aren't playing, but we still ask just 1 card per person, just to make it fair at Chaggy's Bingo Barn. And is my mic working? It wasn't working? Ha, ha, ha. Let me start over. Welcome to Chaggy's Bingo Barn. So, I have no idea what I said that you guys are all missing. But anyway, so here's where, first of all, honorable mention to Carrie Miller, who was the first to recognize with our Facebook post that we do have the number 073. That means no free numbers tonight. We got it. 073, we have it. So no free numbers. Secondly, we allowed for 1 card per person. You should have a card with 3 games. You can play all 3 games at once. However, I know that there are some families where maybe not every family member is there playing tonight. However, don't use their card. Just to be fair for everybody, because we got some fantastic prizes tonight at Chaggy's Bingo Barn. So for our fantastic prizes, please just play 1 card per person. Also, want to thank our... You're going to have to answer that caller. I want to thank our staff. Thank to Ukulele Chuck. He will be back at our 5-minute intermission. Once again, we want to thank Hope McCorkle, who is running the camera. And tonight, my lovely assistant, Vanna Bingo, Chaggy's Bingo Barn lady, is Miss Donna Daniker, who is here observing social distancing now, anyway. And, for some of you, we also realized last time
that you were not able to comment. In order to comment, you need to sign into YouTube. You can do that through Gmail or through Google, but you have to sign into YouTube. And also, I believe you have to click on the subscribe button to be part of this to comment. I hope you can figure that out so that you can comment, because Vanna, Daniker, Jakey Bingo, whatever it is watching. The way we will do this is, soon as you get bingo, you type bingo into the comments. She'll be watching. We'll check the numbers. We are keeping track of winners, which leads me to a next little thank you. We've had 2 people willing to sponsor gifts, and those are real gifts when we finally managed to get back together. So first of all, we want to thank the Robbins family for being our sponsor of Bingo Night family. And then there was a second family that contacted Joanne, but Joanne told me she lost that information. So if you volunteered to be a sponsor of the Bingo Night, please contact Joanne again. And also, we want to invite you to post pictures on our Facebook page of what you are using to play bingo. Because we'll be doing this for the foreseeable future on Friday nights, with the exception of next Friday night, don't mark your cards, but use something, pennies, marshmallows, whatever you want to do, use something for keeping track of bingo. And just one announcement, kind of on a serious note. Next Friday night is Good Friday. We won't be playing bingo next Friday night. However, we want to invite all of you to join us on the same YouTube channel. We'll be doing a brief Good Friday meditation, as well as taking communion together next Friday night, 7 o'clock here on the same YouTube channel. So I hope you'll join us for that. So I think that is all the announcements out of the way. And also, by the way, I want to thank Anna for being here with her mom. Anna is here watching. So what you are playing for, game number 1, a You Build It Bunny Kit. Okay? A You Build It Easter Bunny Kit. That is the prize you're playing for. Are you ready? Get your bingo cards ready at Chaggy's Bingo Barn. Oh, just a regular game of bingo. Thank you. Regular game of bingo, 5 across any direction, no free numbers, and you got a free space. Play. You can play all 3 bingo games, but only 1 card, please. Are you ready? Finally, let's get going. Number 1 is, Chaggy needs his glasses, B6. 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 N43. N43. O65. O65. I25. I25. G47. G47. G53. G53. I29. I29. I19. I19. B3. B3. B12. B12. N44. N44. N42. N42. G56. G56. I-23. I-23. I just got a glimpse of myself, that's all. O-64. O-64. I-20. I-20. G55. G55. N32. N32. Taking a while. B9. B9. O73. Bingo! Chaggy has a winner. Chaggy's got a winner. Okay, who won? Melissa Schneck. All right, Missy, give us your numbers. Type them in. B9.
I-25.
I-25.
3. G47.
G47.
O65.
O65. We got a winner. Way to go, Missy Schneck. You have won a You Builded Bunny Kit just in time for Easter. Very good. Pick it up in June or July, whenever we're back together. All right, everybody get set for another. We're just going to do another regular game of bingo. 5 o'clock cross, clear your board. Up or down, diagonal. No free numbers. And for game number 2, we are playing for a container of COVID-free air. This was bottled back in November of 2019. Guaranteed COVID-free air. That's what we're playing for this game. All right, are we ready? Chaggy's Bingo Barn, are we ready for game number 2? Everybody ready? Regular bingo, 5 cross, diagonally, up, down, whatever. Everybody get your cards ready. We set? Was there only one winner that time?
Well, Susan Folk also did a bingo later.
Okay,
But I don't know if
keep
it was,
keep track of all the winners.
okay. Are we supposed to?
No, we don't check after the first person. We just check the numbers for the first person. If you do also get bingo, you can type it in. At Chaggy's Bingo Barn, we want everybody to win. So here we go. All right, starting game number 2, playing for some COVID-free air. B2. B2. G51. G51. B12. B12. I30. I30. B9. B9. B1. B1. G60. G60. N45. N45. N42. N42. O61. O61. I20. I20. O70. O70. I19. Hey, our Vanna is slipping on the job. We got a bingo.
Okay, Tom M. and Benita Badura.
We got two of them, Tom Witchler and Benita Bedura. I got a thank you for Tom a little bit later we'll get to. All right, whoever first, can you type in your numbers for us? All right, a little bit of delay in the game here at Chaggy's Bingo Barn.
You could sing a song.
I could sing a song. I was told last week after bingo, never to sing again.
B9. From
B-
Bonnie.
B9,
From Bonnie. B9, 20,
I20,
51,
51,
070.
70.
And Tom is a B12,
Yep,
I20,
yep,
N45,
yep,
G60,
yep.
and 070. He got it without the freebie.
All righty, congratulations. Tom and Bonnie, you're going to have to fight over the COVID-free air. Good job, everybody. All right, this one we're going to do, this is a big game, big winner coming up. We're going to do an H for Horizon. Down to B's, down to O's, and across the middle with the free space. And you are playing, this is one of the fantastic prizes we are giving away tonight. We are giving away a plastic chicken starter pack. You can grow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 plastic chickens. Plant these suckers in the ground and you will have plastic chickens running around in no time at all. Make your own Easter eggs. A plastic chicken starter pack. That's what we're playing for. This is a big game. On this one, everybody, we're doing an H. Don't miss that. We're doing an H. Down to B's, down to O's, and across the center. So we do need every letter, every number. Let me mix them up. And here we go. Playing for the H, it is N44. N44. B4. B4.
Before what?
Yeah, I knew somebody was going to say it. What did we give away so far? The COVID-free air. All right. 067. 067. 067. 063. 063.
Susan Folk says no N, and Ally Carl says no N. What does that mean?
That's right. Old Cheeky slipping here. We don't need ends because you got the free space. Thank you very much, those of you who replied to that. B15. B15. B13. B13. G56. G56. B10. B10. O72. O72.
Kathy Wilk says no G either.
Yeah, you need a G.
I don't know, what are you doing?
And we're doing, oh,
No, but she said it again now. Oh, she said it again? Yeah,
yeah, you need a G.
and Melissa Schneck just answered, you need a G.
Yeah. Come on, Kathy, get with it. You were my right-hand lady last week. You were doing the H, down the sides, all B's, all O's, and across the middle.
Kathy's on board.
G59. G59. G55. G55. O62. O62. G53. G53. O68. O68. B9. B9. G47. G47. I30. I30. G49. G49. G51. G51. B2. B2. B14. B14. I22. I22. O65. 065, 073, 073, G50, G50, 071, 071, I-21, I-21, I-18, I-18, I-25, I-25, I-20, I-20, I-27, I-27, O-66, O-66, I-16, I-16, G58, G58, I-23, I-23, O-70, O-70, B5, B5, G46, G46, O61, O61, I-28, I-28, G54, G54, G48, G48, O74, O74. This is the winning number, I can tell. B12, B12, B7, B7, G60, G60, I-29, I-29, B6, B6, bingo! Finally, who do we got as the winner?
Carl.
Allie Carls? Allie Carls. Okay, Allie, you win the biggest prize of the night by far, the plastic chicken starter pack. Big prize. Reminds me of a trip to Texas I took one time. Go ahead, Allie, while you're typing your numbers in. Let me tell you about my story, my trip to Texas once. You know, everything's bigger in Texas. So we were down in Texas, took a friend to a restaurant. The waitress came and took our orders for sodas, and she brought back the biggest sodas that we have ever seen. Those suckers, the glasses were like that and like that. And my friend said, holy smokes, look how big this is. And the waitress said, well, everything's bigger in Texas. So he ordered a steak. She brought back the biggest steak you could imagine. It was over the plate, hanging down the edge of the table, about 6.5 inches thick. And he said, holy smokes, look at that big steak. I've never seen anything so big. And she said, I'm telling you, everything is bigger in Texas. Then after we ate, he was full, but the waitress insisted that we eat dessert, so he ordered some blueberry pie, some Texas blueberry pie. And she brought...
The numbers off, so Larry checks them.
Shaky trusts you, Allie. Don't even bother typing in your numbers. Whoops, I lost a number. You want to get that? I got so engrossed in my story. So, Allie, just don't worry about it. Let me finish my story. So she brought back the biggest piece of blueberry pie you could ever imagine. It looked like 2.5 pies itself, about 4 inches thick. The blueberries were about the size of peaches. I mean, it was incredible. And he said, look at this blueberry. Remember this when we were down in Texas? Look at this blueberry pie. And she said, I'm telling you, everything is bigger in Texas. So about this time, he finished up and he said, I need to go to the bathroom. Where's the restroom? And she said, well, it's down the hall, third door on the right, but, you know, there's a couple of doors. We got a pool, we got a weight room. Don't go in those doors. So he's walking down the hallway, and, of course, the lights are out. It was getting pretty late. The lights were out, and he couldn't remember what door to walk into. So it's dark. He's feeling his way around. He walked into a door, opened it up, walked in, and he stepped right into the pool. Splash! Next thing you know, we heard him yelling in there, don't flush! Don't flush! Thank you, Tom Muchler. Are you ready? Regular game. And what we're playing for this time is what are these things called? A Tootsie Roll Pop. One Tootsie Roll Pop. You get to answer the eternal question, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? That's your job. That's what we're playing for right now, one Tootsie Roll Pop. And we're playing a regular game, 5 across any direction. Everybody ready? Regular game. Did anybody else get bingo that time? Just Allie? Just Allie, okay. Sorry about screwing that up, people. Okay. Regular game of bingo. 072. 072. G49. G49. Am I going to get fired? Is that wrong? N31. N31. G48. G48. B11. B11. O74. O74. N38. N38. G54. G54. N34. N34. B12. B12. O75. O75. I18. I18. O64. O64. I19. I19. B5. B5. N40. N40. G59. G59. I30. I30. Bingo! We got a winner.
Two bingos. We got Melissa Bartman and James Campbell.
Melissa Bartman and James Campbell are winners. Okay, you guys can type in your numbers and
Ella.
Ella.
It's Ella.
Oh, it's Ella, not Melissa. Ella Bartman and James Campbell, type in your numbers.
Ella Bartman has N40.
N40.
N34.
N34.
Free.
What was that one? Oh, free.
N31.
N31.
N38.
N38. Good job. So we got a winner. We got two winners, Ella and James. We're writing your numbers down, and somewhere we will find a second Tootsie Roll lollipop. You guys can each have one. Good job.
So James has
Go ahead.
B5,
Yep.
I18,
Yep.
3,
Yep.
G59,
Yep.
O74.
Got it. All right, two verified winners. All right, good job. All right, we're going to play one more game before we take a 5-minute intermission, and we invite, Chuck Ukulele? I forget who it was.
Ukulele.
Ukulele Chuck? Ukulele Chuck. He will be back. Chick's Bingo Barn employs only the best, let me tell you. Only the best.
And what kind of a game are we playing?
We are playing, this is the last round of the first session, so we're going to do an X. We're doing an X. Everybody got that? We're doing an X. So you get the free space in the middle. That means I don't need N's again, but we need all the other letters.
You need all the letters.
You don't need N because you got free space in the middle.
Thank you.
Chicky needs a new helper. Okay, here we go. I-24. We're doing an X, remember? I-24. O-68. O-68. O-75. O-75. O-62. O-62. O74. O74. I-22. I-22. G46. G46. I-25. I-25. G50. G50. O71. O71. B4. B4.
Before what?
B4, B5. 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 I-20. I-20. I-26. I-26. G49. G49. O67. O67. O73. O73. G58. G58. B8. B8. B7. B7. B1. B1. I-28. I-28. G52. G52. B2. B2. O64. O64. B14. B14. B6. B6. B13. B13. I-16. I-16. O61. O61. G47. G47. I-23. I-23. B10. B10. G60. G60. G57. G57. O72. O72. G56. Bingo! We got ourselves a winner. Who do we got? Maddie Carls. Wow, Maddie Carls. Okay, Maddie, type your numbers in. Don't clear your boards quite yet. As soon as we're done here, if we get a winner, we're going to turn it over to Ukulele Chuck for Ukulele Chuck. Ukulele Chuck. Ukulele Chuck. Playing tonight at Chick's Bingo Barn. And as soon as we find some numbers here, we'll figure out if we got a winner, and then we will be taking a 5-minute intermission, and we will be back to play our second half of bingo. B14. B13. B13? Okay. I-23. I-28. Free. G49. G47. O72 and 75. We got ourselves a winner. And I forget what our prize was that time. What are we giving away? Did I forget to announce a prize?
No, was that the Tootsie Roll Pop?
Did I forget? No, this was the 5th one. Did I announce a prize? Anybody remember? All right, well, we are giving away, if we didn't.
You can autograph a bingo card.
We gave that one away last time. I must have forgotten, so Maddie, you win a single Hershey Kiss. I have not touched it yet this time around. A single Hershey Kiss. Congratulations. Now, we got some great prizes second. We actually have an antique, an honest-to-goodness antique to give away second half. So thank you very much. Don't lose your cards or your pieces. And we are going to turn it over. If our camera people are ready, we're going to turn it over to Ukulele Chuck at Chick's Bingo Barn.
Hey, it's ukulele now. It's ukulele because ukulele doesn't have a Y. Right? Okay. All right, now I want everybody, I know everybody's probably making potty breaks and getting their snacks, second round of snacks, their wings, and does anybody eat? Is anybody out there having some wings? You could type that in the chat, and then I'll be over shortly. Anyway, so let's see, what kind of song could we sing? How about we do This Little Light of Mine? That's a good one. Get up and stand up. Everybody stand up, stretch, because if you've been sitting down, we don't want to sit too long. We want to keep moving, you know. So let's stand up and sing This Little Light of Mine, okay? Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I didn't hear you too loudly on that one. We need to really kind of get into this song. Come on, you can do it. Let your inhibitions go. Really just, belt it out. Who's going to hear you but your family, right? And they hear you in the shower anyway. So come on, let's try that again. So, this little light of mine, well, I'm going to let it shine. Well, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, oh, let it shine. Hide it under the bushel. I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under the bushel. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under the bushel. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Oh, let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, well, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, oh, let it shine. I'll let Satan it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Well, don't let Satan out. I'm gonna let it shine. Don't let Satan it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Oh, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, oh, let it shine. Well, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Well, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, oh, let it shine. Do I have any requests? All right, let's see, what another one? Okay, we have to do another one. Okay, we lost the camera, so we have to keep going. Oh, this is pressure. All right, how about? Okay, one of those other songs that I did. How about My Name is Jan Jansen? My name is Jan Jansen. I come from Wisconsin. I worked in a lumber mill there. Every girl that I meet as I walk down the street says hello. And what is your name? And I say, my name is Jan Jansen. I come from Wisconsin. I work in a lumber mill there. Every girl that I meet as I walk down the street says hello, and what is your name? And I say, my name is Jan Jansen. I come from Wisconsin. I worked in a lumber mill there. Every girl that I meet as I walk down the street says hello, and what is your name? And I say, my name is Jan Jansen. I come from Wisconsin. I work in a lumber mill there. Every girl that I meet as I walk down the street says hello, and what is your name? And I say, my name is Jan Jansen. I come from Wisconsin. I work in a lumber mill there. Every girl that I meet as I walk down the street says hello, what's your name? And I say, anyway. You get the idea of that song. How about John Jacobs Jingleheimer Smith? Now, the John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith song goes, you sing that and you get softer and softer. Instead of my name is Jan Jansen, where you get faster and faster. This gets softer and softer until you finally aren't singing, but you're keeping track of the words. And when the chorus comes, it goes in da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You have to do that just the regular volume, okay? So this is the way that goes, okay? Okay. John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith, his name is my name too. Whenever we go out, the people always shout, there goes John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith, da-da-da-da-da-da, John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith, his name is my name too. Whenever we go out, the people always shout, there goes John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith, da-da-da-da-da-da, John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith, his name is my name too. Whenever we go out, the people always shout, there goes John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith, da-da-da-da-da-da, John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is my name too. Whenever we go out, the people always shout, there goes John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Are we done yet? Okay, we're ready for round 2, so take it away, Chiggy.
We are back to Chaggy's Bingo Bar.
And we are going to be playing a game of regular bingo. Regular bingo to get started. Oh, the prize, the prize. You are playing for a You Fill It with Hershey Kisses jar. That is the prize you're playing for right now. The You Fill It Hershey Kisses jar. Regular bingo. Everybody ready? Everybody back? Everybody ready?
We're ready.
Okay. Let me mix them up real good. Regular bingo. I-20. I-20. B1. B1. I-30. I-30. G57. G57. B5. B5. O68. O68. B3. B3.
Bingo! Michelle Carls, it's a Carl sweep night.
You're kidding. Yeah, we're switching cards. All right. We need your numbers there, Michelle. Type in your numbers. Did you take your letters off after the last game? It seems awful quick, that's all. I'm just kidding. We need numbers. Numbers are coming up right now. And here we are. Another, is she the only one? Well,
B3.
B3,
I-20.
I-20, free.
G57. O68.
She got it. Michelle is a winner. Okay. Michelle, you win the fabulous You Fill It Hershey Kisses jar. There you go. Everybody clear your cards. Now, I am not a bingo guy, but I do remember the last time we did this with Joanne, who is better at this than I am. We did a postage stamp. Anybody ever do that? Postage stamp? What you need is, do you need 4 in the corner?
No, it's the outside, right?
Oh, no, postage stamp is 4 in a corner.
4 in a corner. Any corner?
No, it's
Just up at any corner. All right, we're going to do a postage stamp. That means you need 4 in a corner. That means we don't need the N again, right? We do not.
B's and O's.
Only doing, no, I's. You need everyone.
4 corners.
You need a block of 4. You need a block of 4.
stamp is 4, like a cluster of 4. And
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm telling you, people. Shaky is struggling with his help tonight.
Jake, you better be careful, or there's going to be social distancing
Yes. Social distancing. Oh, Jakey. All right, so postage stamp, 4 in any corner. 4 in any corner. That means we don't need ends. 4 in any corner. And we are playing for a cup of Horizon coffee. You supply the Keurig machine. We have Black Rifle chocolate flavored coffee in a Horizon coffee cup. You supply the Keurig machine. Good stuff. That's what you're playing for, postage stamp. This is the second game, right? Yeah. Okay, are you ready? Postage stamp. Let me mix these up. B4. B4. Any corner. 4 corners you need, or 4 in a corner, any corner. B11. B11. N43. N43. O69. O69. G59. G59.
Oh, you did an N and you didn't use.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, sorry. B7. I was somewhere else. B7.
A lot to do, Chakey.
Chakey's a busy man. I-30. I-30. G50. G50. G52. G52. I-29. I-29. O61. O61. O63. O63. I-22. I-22. B9. B9. I-25. I-25. O65. O65. I-21. I-21. I-27. I-27. I-26. Bingo! Bonnie Bedura. All right, Bonnie, type in your numbers. Yeah, while Bonnie's typing in, we do have, on a serious note, we have two women from Horizon who anticipate giving birth very soon, and it's kind of Difficult thing because we're back to nobody else can be in the delivery room, I believe. I think that's the way it's working in the hospitals, which is actually not a fun thing.
Women's too.
Right, right.
No, bingo.
Oh. I didn't hear what she said.
It was Weston, sorry. Weston. So it's John, okay, John's numbers are B4,
B4,
B11,
B11,
I-27, I-22.
I-27, I-22. We got a winner. Very good. All right. Who was the first person that time, Bonnie or John?
No, it's Bonnie's feed, but it was John's card.
Okay, so it's John's card. John, you win the Horizon coffee mug with the Black Rifle chocolate flavored coffee. You supply the Keurig machine.
Rifle?
Yes, good coffee.
Rifle.
Black Rifle coffee, supporting veterans. I support our veterans. I buy Black Rifle coffee, support our veterans. It's good stuff. You should too. I'm not making that up. Chagy speaks the truth every once in a while. Is it decaf? Yeah, it's not decaf. That's why I'm giving it away. All right. Okay, game number 3. Game number 3 in this second round. We are playing for, all right, it's time to pull out the antique. We are playing for an honest-to-goodness antique. You are playing for an antique answering machine. Roll of paper and a pen. This is the way we used to do it back in the day. Chagy still does it this way. All right, so you're playing for the antique answering machine. Regular bingo. Regular bingo. Let me mix these up. Regular bingo. We got 2 winners that time, right? Weston and John. Weston and John Badura. All right. Here we go. Regular bingo. Regular bingo. 075. 075. G46. G46. G47. G47. N42. N42. B5. B5. O69. O69. B6. B6. I-25. I-25. B14. B14. I-28. I-28. N41. N41. O64. O64. G57. G57. B13. B13. I-29. I-29.
Bingo.
Bingo.
Chase Robbins.
Chase Robbins. Very good. Okay, Chase, you work on your numbers. By the way, I was thinking about the families from Horizon headed into the delivery room. You know, back in the day, that's the way it always was. The dad had to sit in the waiting room and couldn't be part of it. And then the nurse would come out and tell dad, well, you've had a boy. I remember some friends of mine were sitting in the delivery room way, way back in the day, and the nurse came out and looked at the one guy and said, sir, you had twins. And man, he was ecstatic, jumped up and down because he said, you'll never believe this. I work for the Minnesota Twins. Incredible coincidence. A guy worked for the Twins and he had twins. Then a couple minutes later, the nurse came out and said to the next guy, he said, sir, your wife had triplets. He said, you're never going to believe this. I work for the 3M Corporation. It was incredible. Guy sitting next to him turns white, gets up and runs out of the room, and the nurse tries to stop him. And she said, sir, wait, what's going on? And he says, I work for 7-Up.
Okay, we have B14.
B14.
I-28.
I-28. Free.
G47.
G47.
O64.
O64. We got a winner, Chase Robbins. Anybody else or just Chase? Suffolk, okay, we got 2 winners. You guys are going to have to fight over the antique answering machine. Either one of you can have it. Antique answering machine. All right, we've got 2 fantastic prizes left, 2 games of bingo left. We will do an 8, what?
Can we play a regular game on steroids?
What does that mean?
Go really, really fast and I'll put them on there.
Okay, is that such a thing?
Like that.
Okay, we're going to play a regular game on steroids, which means we're going fast, ladies and gentlemen. We're going fast. You got to keep up. This is the lightning round of bingo. We're going to go very fast. You keep up. Oh, and you are playing for, guys, I'm telling you, this ticket. We are giving away a free ticket to the next time that the Dallas Cowboys are in the Super Bowl. Free ticket. We'll never have to send anybody. All righty, this is the lightning round. I'm going to be handing them off to my lovely assistant. You get ready because we're going to be playing fast. Are you ready? I-23. I-23. N33, N33, I-18, I-18, I-17, I-17, G54, G54, I-28, I-28, O65, O65, G50, G50, G46, G46, B8, 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 B2, B2, B12, B12, I-26, I-26, bingo. We got a bingoer. Got a bingoer. Sue, folks, my goodness. My goodness.
She said sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Keep it going.
Keep it going. We're back to bingo on steroids. Here we go. Oh, 64. Oh, 64. G55. G55. N31. N31. N43. N43. I30. I30. G57. G57. I-22, I-22, O-66, O-66, G60, G60, G58, G, holy smokes, we are wearing people out. And we, Kathy Walk got bingo. All right, Kathy. Give us your numbers. Give us your numbers, Kathy.
Oh, Kathy Walk, Carrie Miller, Ann Holler.
We got a bunch of bingos. One of you,
Lisa Miller.
Lisa Miller, Kathy Walk. Who was the other person? Ann Holler.
All big Dallas fans.
Yeah. Carrie is a Dallas fan. I don't know if Lisa is. All right, let's. We're going to get some numbers here. By the way, you all know I don't want to be held responsible. It's a fake ticket, right? Everybody knows that. Disclaimer, you know, this is all in fun. We are keeping track. We get back together. All right.
I-28.
I-28.
I-22.
I-22. I-30.
I-17 and 18.
I-17 and 18. We got ourselves some winners. Lisa. And who was the other person already? I can't remember. Kathy Walk, Ann Holler, Lisa Miller. Good job. Now this last one, this is our last bingo game of the night. One more game to go. This is a cover the entire board game of bingo for our last one. Cover the entire board. Not all three, just one of your three you have to cover. Cover the entire board. Now, what we are playing for, this is a hot commodity item. This is not just an ordinary roll of toilet paper. This will last you twice as long. It's a special roll of toilet paper because it's 2-ply. So you can slowly peel it apart and you get double use out of this piece of toilet paper. A fantastic deal. And it's here waiting for you. Whoever wins this last prize of the night. Are we all ready? We are covering the entire board. Cover the entire board. Who was?
And she pulled them off when it was bingo. That person gets lashes for the false.
Yeah. Are we ready? All right. Cover the board. You got 3. Only cover 1. You don't have to cover all 3. Here we go. Let me mix them up good. This one's going to take a while. N42. N42. I-27. I-27. N44. Hey, make sure we're losing Ukulele Chuck. Next time you see Ukulele Chuck, tell him thank you for entertaining us tonight. Last number was N44. O68. O68. O61. O61. O74. O74. G49. G49. N40, N40. G59, G59. Got an escapee. B10, B10. O63, O63. N36, N36. O67, O67. N41, N41. O72, O72. O70, O70. G56, G56. I-23, I-23. Bingo! No, we can't have a bingo.
Oh, we need to remind him
It's the whole card. You got the whole card?
No, I'm sure he doesn't.
You can't. We don't have enough Bs yet. Yep.
Yeah, just remind him.
Who is it? Oh, we won't embarrass anyone.
Keep going, come on.
It's the whole card. You got to cover the whole card. I can't read the computer. The whole card, everybody. So you got to get all the letters, all the B's, all the I's, all the N's, all the G's, all the O's. You should have 3 cards, but you only need to cover 1. G60, G60. Sorry about that, whoever the winner was. O73, O73. B6, B6. G47, whole card. Remember, everybody, doing the whole card. All the squares need to be filled in. O65, O65. B4, B4. B7, B7. I-26, I-26. I-29, I-29. B8, B8. I-28, I-28. O75, O75. I-19, I-19. O64, O64. I-21, I-21. G52, G52. I-20, I-20. N34, N34. N45, N45. B9, B9. B2, B2. B1, B1. N38, N38. N32, N32. N35, N35. O71, O71. G54, G54. I-18, I-18. G46, G46. G57, G57. N31, N31. B14, B14. I-30, I-30. O62, O62. B12, B12. G53, G53. N43, N43. B13, B13. G58, G58. I-25, I-25. G55, G55. O66. O66. G51. G51. B5. B5. N37. N37. I17. I17. I24. Bingo, Diane Schonsenbach. Congratulations, Diane. We are not going to ask you to do all the numbers. Okay, we may have somebody else too. We got a couple bingo winners. Not going to ask you to do all the numbers, Diane. Oh, okay. Hey, while we're wrapping things up, first of all, thank you again to Hope, who ran our computer, to Anna, who came along with Hope. Thanks to Donna, thanks to Tim. And just in a serious note, guys, when we wrap up, just please keep taking care of each other. We are in this together. Keep taking care of each other, pay attention to each other, and pay attention to your neighbors and anybody else too. And if there's anything that we can do as a church, we can't solve everybody's problems, but if there are needs that we can fill, please let us know. Don't hesitate to ask. Whether you're from Horizon or whether it's from a neighbor, we have people every day taking food from the blessing box we have out there. We've also been putting in the blessing box, we've been putting some gift cards in for local small businesses, trying to do what we can to keep small businesses functioning in at least a small way. So I'm going to be having some of those in the blessing box as well. And just as a reminder, we'll be back next Friday night on this YouTube channel for Good Friday. 7 o'clock. We'll do a brief meditation, talk about Good Friday, and then we'll take communion together next Friday night as well. So hope you guys have a good night. Keep praying and keep taking care of each other. Love you all, and thanks for being here, and enjoy your night. Good night.